Ahoj všichni, vítám vás už u 25. dílu ze hry Hogwarts Legacy. Dohrát zase za svoji postavu Marianne Pickfordové z Hogwarts páru. A dneska půjdu za profesorkou Weasleyovou. A budeme se učit transfigurační kouzlo. Takže uvidíme, co se bude dít. Co nás s tím kouzlem, až se ho naučíme, bude čekat. Co přijde dál. A tak dále. Je to vlastně poslední assignment, co mě čeká. Naučit se vlastně tohleto kouzlo. Pak už jsou jenom pouze nějaký hlavní questy a nějaký vedlejší questy, takže uvidíme, co bude dál. Ještě mám u sebe to dračí vejce. Takže uvidíme. Takže poběžíme za profesorkou Weasleyovou. Zase dveře nějak nespolupracují. Nevadí. Garrett Weasley.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Tak, promluvili jsme si s Garrettem, když to šlo si s ním promluvit. Proč je najednou tma? Jo, bude.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Ok, naučíme se kouzlíčko. To bylo jednoduché. Tak. Jo.
Beautifully done.
Tak, máme nový kouzlíčko. Musím si ho přidat tady do kouzlíček. Ještě bychom se měli naučit Imperio a Avada Kedavra, ale OK. To třeba časem. To si dám sem. Můžete asi ještě s profesorkou Weasleyovou si promluvit?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okay. Takže máme všechny assignmenty hotové.
Since our visit to Felcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest,
Potkat
and I'll
Sebastiana.
explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks goblin.
Dostali jsme nové questíky. To transfigurační kouzlo není špatné. Tak. Kouknem na to. Takže challenge. Mám splněny všechny assignmenty. Jsme dostali odměnu. Ještě zbývá 9 hlavních příběhových linek. A tady zbývá spousta ještě vedlejších side nebo relationship questů. Ještě toho zbývá spousta. Tak. Tady máme něco v kolekcích. Já to jsme dostali teďka něco. OK. A v questech máme teďka něco nového. A to je tady do toho hlavního příběhu. Potkat Sebastiana by the Overlook v Upper Hogsfieldu. A promluvit si s Amitem. South of Hogwarts, na jihu od Bradovic. OK, já půjdu ještě do komnaty nejvyšší potřeby. Půjdu si tam doplnit nějaké zásoby na cesty. Ať mám nějaký elektvárk ještě. A půjdeme na to. Nějaký tady ještě zelí a tak, protože nevím, s čím se můžu ještě kde potkat. Thunderberu si ještě uděláme. Určitě jedno Thunderberu. Windovel poušnu mám maximum, co můžu mít. Thunderberu budu mít 4. Ještě jeden maxima potion budeme potřebovat. Jej. Ještě jeden maxima potion bych udělal. A ještě si tu pozbírám samozřejmě tady tyhle ty rostlinky, protože se hodí na pavoučky. Jo, takže zelí mám moc už. Já bych zkusil nějaký to zelí zlikvidovat. A může místo... Dáme tam mandragoru. Místo zelí. Protože zelí mám dostatek, mandragory mám poměrně vždycky málo. A ještě místo toho jednoho zelí vyhodím na mandragoru. Mám mandragorky. Takže zelí mám fakt dost. Mandragorky se hodí, ty jsou fajn. Mám všechno najítý. Co poťáčci. Si udělat nějakou zásobu. Je to potřeba. Dobré. Tak mrkneme na ty questy. Tohle nemůžeme udělat, tohle to s těma pavouka, tam se mi zatím nechce. Tohle je létání na koštěti, tohle zatím nemůžeme. Tohle je tam mapa někde, to musíme taky ještě najít. Tohle vím, kde je, ale tam se mi nechtělo. Tak. Buď můžeme udělat tohle, to je kde? To je ten Sebastian. A to je v Bradavicích? V astronomii vinku. OK, tak uděláme tohleto v Bradavicích. Takže půjdeme si promluvit s tím tohleto. V Bradavicích s Amit. OK, to jdu udělat, pak se vrátím ještě sem. To je tady kousíček. Tady někde kousek.
Hello there.
A tady s ním si máme promluvit.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Logdok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Logdok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Meet Logdok near the mine in trance. To je pěkně daleko, kouknem na mapu, kde to je. Okay. OK, tak tam už jsem byla. The Mind's Eye. Dobrý, tak to už jsem tam prošla. Tak se tam procestujem takhle. Já už tam mám otevřený ty fluflamy, tak to bude rychlejší. Tak jo.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Tam bude muset asi jít, nebo ne? Tady to mám už prohledaný.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Logdok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Logdok.
Just Logdok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Our mate and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
I'll be quiet.
The door is looking at us.
OK. Nesměli nás vidět ty dveře. Měli očičko. Tak.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Jsi furt tak mlad.
We'll need to get across this gap somehow.
Such arrow.
Hamid, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Tak jdeš se mnou?
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
Watch your step round here.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched by a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. We're being watched by a door. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Logdok empty-headed. That's the last loyalist. Clever. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
nevím, co jdu zpátky. Ale...
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Tři tam jsou. 4. Ne, víc 2, 4, 6. To je horší. To nezvládnu Petrfíku, jsem tohleto. To ani omylem, to mě uvidí.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Tam nahoře něco je.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Ještě nahoru. To mám zase plný.
Revelio.
Oj, konstigt.
Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Sudoshi. Čtyři, 5.
Revelio.
2, 4, 6 asi jich to je. 7. Hodně jich tu je. Hodně. Jsem opatrně.
Hello, how nice of you to stop by. You had a lucky shot.
That should be the last of them, our meat.
Třeba tohleto sebrat.
Yes, of course.
Něco udělat, aby jsme se to mohli zatáhnout. Nejdřív. Ale co? Nevím co. Nejde. Jo, teď to půjde.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills.
To je
Bigger
nějaký
than this mine
vrták.
could contain.
Nějaký přístroj.
Let's get out of here and tell Logdok what we found.
Musíme pryč. Někde ještě to
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Nevím, někde tam zůstala jedna truhla. Nevím. To mi taky ukázala. Jo, tady. Teď se odemčem.
Alohomora.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Tak jo. A už jsme venku. Tak jo. Tak, kde ho mám?
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Logdok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Tak, jdem si promluvit s Logdogem.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Logdok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
To bylo smutné, ano.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Okay.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
To bylo trošku smutný, to, co nám řekl Logdok. To byl smutný příběh. No nic, dokouknu na mapu, na questy. Můžeme se naučit Imperio a můžeme jít řešit to vejce. Půjdeme se naučit Imperio. Jak je to daleko? Docela dost, ale já už mám otevřenou, dá se říct, 99% full flameu. Myslím si, že krom jednoho, který je tady někde, tady, už všechny otevřený. Tak můžeme cestovat přes ně. Tak jdu na to. Jdem za Sebastianem naučit se Imperio. Se naučit Imperio. Ať můžeme ovládat lidi.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Okay.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Jdem se podívat do té katakomby teda. Feldcroft Catacomb. Ok, uvidíme, co nás tam teda čeká. Ok.
Revelio.
Jo, jde s náma. Ok. Máme najít nějakou relik.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Jsou tady nějaké obrázky. Oh, spiders.
Confringo!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio.
Nemusím pomůčky zrovna úplně.
This room is smaller than it looks.
Dobrý. Teď by se hodilo dostat tamhle nahoru, takže...
I'd wager the sarcophagi can be opened.
Či si seberu tohle do lektoru. Musíš se tady motat.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Nothing. Už tam nic nebylo.
Revelio.
Tak jdem dál. Zelí bude podstatné, koukám tady v tom. Vrátka, další. Odkud jsme přišli, tyjo, já si nikdy nepamatuju, odkud jsem přišla. Odsud jsme přišli. Vede cesta tam. A vede cesta tamhle. Vem nejdřív tohleto. Něco vypadlo. Vede cesta tady a vede cesta sem. A jdeme si tohle nejdřív. Jdeme nejdřív tam. Jak je slots ale full. OK, pak vyřešíme.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
Hromada pavouků. No, to mě moc netěší, ale... Přeskupili se. Nemusím pavouky. Nemusím zrovna ty pavouky, fakt je nemusím.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Jo. Musíme vyřešit sloty. Jo, to bylo zase něco modrýho. Mám ještě nějaký zelí, mám. Takže tím pádem... Teď musíme tamhle dolů.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Revelio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Vypadly nějaký kostičky. Tady se dá jít jakoby dál. Co to ještě dále?
Revelio.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
No, se ještě podívám tady.
Revelio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Oh shit, tady jsou ty rostliny hnusný.
Revelio. I need to find a safe way across. Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help. Confringo! Revelio. T-bone bridge complete.
Revelio.
Zase mám plno.
Revelio.
Si musím udělat zase místo. Mám furt plno. Zelený rukavice stejně budu za chvíli taky prodávat, takže nic.
Revelio.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Okay. Takže si dáme bojováčky, kdyby tam něco bylo ještě. Že tam ještě něco určitě bude. Nebude takhle zdarma, si myslím. Tam ještě pavouci 100%.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Nebudeme se ho ptát, jak to ví. Ale naučíme se.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Se dost to. Imperio. Ovládat lidi.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
něco útočí. Mě něco bodá.
Spiders can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Ještě tam jsme to neprohledali, ale...
Revelio.
Už to těma vrátkama něco je, tady toho je dost ještě. To jsme nevzali. Ta pavučina nezmizela. Já vám nic moc loot tady. Tam je truhla někde vzadu zatím.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Takže já mám zase plno. Člověk nebral furt tady ty zelený nesmysly. A modrý. Tady je 0 zlatý, tady taky. Tady vyhodím ještě ty 2 fialový. Teď to takhle nechám. Teď to nemůžu zase vzít. Teď už nemůžu vylutit, výborně. Tak nic, no. Tím pádem ne tudy. Ještě mám 6 zelí. Modrá šála. To je prd teda. Tady nic dalšího není, tady jsou palíčky. Kudy teď jít? Jo, tamhle máme ty dveře ještě. Jako možnost. Ne, tam je. Za dveřma.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Postupně otvírat a buď na nás vyskočí pavouk, nebo se něco stane, no. Hodem zkoušet, no.
That worked. Keep going.
Ne. Už není.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Ještě jedno mi chybí. Ještě jedno. Musí někde být.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Už jsme potřebovali jedny kostičky.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Head and shoulders above these bones, okay.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Tam budu z pavouci. Nejspíš. Zoli pomáhá. Zoli fakt pomáhá. Hodně. Teď mám poslední 3. Doufám, že sem nebudem líst ještě. Ještě hodně daleko nebudem už chodit. To je na dlouhý lokte. Mám to na dlouho už tady to. Celkem. Je to už dost na dlouho. Tady to hledání.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
To zapadlo do textury.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
To ještě prohlídnu, jestli to něco není. To je.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Someone's here. Se nepomůže tohle.
Quietly now. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
I can't believe this.
much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Nejdu špatně. Že já mám ukazovat cestu, kudy máme jít. Že já jsem ztracená. To je slepý všechno. To je slepý.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Tak, jsme venku.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Já to vlastně nemusím běžet. Unavailable. Why? Já to nechci běžet. Že on běží se mnou, že?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Not quite. I've been fighting since before you were born. Taste goblin silver. You won't stop me.
We have to fight.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
OK, promluvím si teda s jeho strýcem. A ještě to tady vyzbírám. A opravím, možná jestli mám. Mám to kouzlo.
Reparo.
Se tam nemůžu dostat.
Revelio.
Jo, to už mám plno. Si s ním teda promluvit, no.
was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Okay. Sebastian trošku zlobí, ale já zlobím taky. Jako Miriana. Takže to se nedá nic dělat. Koukám, co máme za questy další. Promluvit si se Sebastianem Undercraftu. A tady je popy v Hogsmeadu, to je to o tom vajíčku. In the shadow distance. A tady je to vejce dračí. Tohle je hlavní příběhová linka, to si nechám na později. Tak asi ho půjdeme potkat tady. Půjdeme si ještě promluvit se Sebastianem. Kde pak až je? Jo, on je. Co je nejblíž? Tak půjdeme sem. Já si stejně musím pak doplnit v Bradavicích nějaký další suroviny, protože teď jsme toho vyplítali dost na pavoučcích. Ale už umím Imperio, což je fajn. Ještě se naučit Avada Kedavra a budu mít úplně všechny kouzla. Úplně všechno, co se tam dá naučit, co se týče kouzel.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Tak jo. Jo, to jsem byla hodně blízko. To je fajn. Můžu si s ním promluvit. Tak kde pak ho máme? Tady ho máme.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
OK. Tak to jsme vyřešili Sebastiana. Dá nám vědět, až něco dalšího zjistí, pošlu nám sovu. Tak. Já si skáknu do komnaty nejvyšší potřeby pro zásoby. Musíme pro zásoby si zajít.
Big things. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Že já teď pěstuju víc. Ještě pěstovat víc mandragů. Co možná udělal blbě.
Believe how many beasts you have here.
Možná to udělám tak, že vyhodím jednu tu mandragoru tady a dám místo toho ještě ten salát zpátky. Vidíme tady ten salát. Chinese chopping cabbage, to vyhodím ještě. To potřebuji na pavouky, že jo. Ještě těch moc nemám. Ty mám 4 jenom teďka. Třeba tohle a tohle. Tohle moc nepoužívám, ale tohle to hodně používám. Mám něco tajemného u sebe. Budu si to objevit. Je nějakou challenge máme splněno v kombatu, OK. 100 goblinů. OK, takže jsme zabili už 100 goblinů. Dobrá tedy. Dobrá, tady 100 goblinů padlo. Jo, tady nějaký pavouci nový. Do sbírky nepřátel. Jo, ten gear jsem si chtěla jít objevit. Když jsem tady. Všechno horší. To nejlepší asi na sobě. A tady s Impériem. Pak. To nic taky lepšího není. Tak, co máme za questy? Tady to vejce bychom mohli pořešit. Kde to je na mapě? Jak je to daleko? Jo, to je v Hogsmeadu. Tak v Hogsmeadu bych mohla pak prodat nějaký ty věci. Dobrý, tak tam pak prodám nějaký ty nesmysly, co mám u sebe z oblečení navíc.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Nejdřív asi půjdu prodat ty věci a pak to s ní pořeším. Jestli to dá prodat. A nějaký obchodníček.
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Tak. Okay.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Pořešit. Jo, tam máme trohličku.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Už jsi vykrádaná tohle. Už to blbý. Tak a já si jdu promluvit s Poppy ohledně dračího vejce.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Okay. Budeme něco řešit ještě ohledně dračího vejce.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Máme letět asi?
she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Další krev.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Revelio.
That's brilliant.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Revelio. I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable. Fantastic.
A jdeme dál. Ještě dnes moc nevidí.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Revelio. Watch your step.
Tady to trochu asi není ona cesta. Nebo máme jít tudy? Pravdu? Nemá hnízdo spíš nahoře? Ne, dole.
Pity. She must have been
Grabhorn. Mrtvej.
Or
Mrtvej
just raring
Grabhorn.
for a fight.
Quiet. What was that?
Já nechci bojovat s drakem. Nemůžu kouzlit nic. Nemůžu nic. Nemám kouzla. Tady mám kouzla. Ne, jsem mrtvá. Shit. Jsem mrtvá. Jak to mám udělat? Jak to mám udělat?
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair 'em.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Nás nechá vyjít a nesežíve nás. Ty to vracíme to vejce, že jo, takže nás nebuď zvlášť. My ti ho nechcem vzít, my ti ho vracíme. My ti ho zachránili. Tak jo, má ho.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Tak jo, jsme zase zde. A vejce byl navrácen svému majiteli. Tak jo. Já si půjdu zase... Penízky asi. Až zase mu budu prodat nějaký
Hello there.
oblečení.
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Tak jo.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Tak jo, a já se vrátím asi zase do Bradavic. Hele, co tady mě kouklo? Tak. Já se vrátím do Bradavic, se do komnaty nejvyšší potřeby. Pozbíráno. Tak jo, a koukneme, co máme za questy. Ne, v kolekcích něco. A to je to, co jsem sebrala v tom prasinkách. Takže v questech máme co? Tohleto. To je ta kejvka s těma pavoukama. To je to lítání na koštěti. Tohleto můžu splnit, až budu plnit tohleto. To je tady ta mapa, což se mi nepovedlo najít. A tady tohleto. Na tohleto. Nejblíž je to asi odsaď z Upper Hogsfieldu. Tam. Vypadá to tak, že to tam je nejbliž od tam. Tak rychle projedu, jestli se mi někde něco neobjevilo zajímavého. Ale asi ne. Jsem někde viděla takový ten svitek, jsem měla pocit, ale se mi to spíš jenom zdálo. To se mi asi zdálo. Okay. Se vydám ještě za ním. Ale vydám si sem. Takže tady to je nejblíž odsud.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Okay. Teď to je jenom 146 krok, totiž.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you.
Tady je bludiště někde, jo. To už jsem řešila, nebo ne? Řešili jsme tohle bludiště, nebo jsme ho neřešili? Zjevně ne. Si dáme bludiště. Tohle si máme koleknout. Tady někdo bude tohle. Ano.
Revelio.
Jej, potkáme se tady se Sebastianem.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Jo. Tam jich bude hodně. Takže to vidím na tamhle.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills. What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone. What's that? Who's that?
Kde jsou? Já je nevidím teďka. Kde jsou ty? Kde jsou ty? Já je nevidím. Mimo tábor, že by byly? To možný. jeden se mu to tamhle. Tu hromádku.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
No jo. No jo, no jo, no jo.
Revelio.
Říkám, že no jo.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Tak budeme na ten druhý tábor těch goblinů. Nebo co to tam je? Půjdeme na ně, já se zneviditelním.
Silent as a grave.
Půjdeme na ně. Kolik jich tam je?
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Snažím se nejopatrněji tam dostat.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Jsou tam tak trošku debilní všichni rozmístění. Tamhle je jeden, takhle blbě a tam jsou všichni takhle taky dost blbě. Nějak se jich opatrně zbavit.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. Quiet as a... No. What was that? Finger.
I should have been release me! You little
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Berem to tady. Já jsem nestihl vzít tu. Tady byl pytlík ještě. To dokonce. Tady někde je truhla.
Revelio.
Tady za tím harampádím.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Snad vybráno všechno. Ne, tam ještě něco je.
Revelio.
Tamhle, jak se jde do toho dolu, jsou věci, takže jdem tam. Jdu tam. Jo, to jsou vejce. Ok, jdeme tam. Tak jo, další důl. Tak jo, jde s náma, jde. Search for the rune symbol, zase jdeme hledat. Zase goblin, že? Jo, nebude jich tam málo.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Tam jsou pavučinky. To zkusím přeskočit. Jo. Z nějaký blbosti. Mellow sweet. OK. Jsou ty skákačky.
See any goblins in these webs?
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Já jsou tam další goblinci. A i pavoučci. Nejspíše. Teď to pojede dolů. No hold.
One less human to worry. I won't rest until you're dead. Cover up why he's coming back this way.
definitely think there's something here they want.
Tady někde má být truhla.
Revelio.
Tam bude truhlička. Ingovel poušnu mám dost. Ale sbírám si, co tu je.
That ledge is awfully high.
Tímhle se musíme přesunout tam, ale... Teď bych se podívala po té truhličce tamhle. Tady musí být 2 truhly někde.
Revelio.
Tady jedna.
Must be something around here that can help.
Revelio.
Tady musí být někde druhá. Ale ona je spíš jako šipka dolů, takže to bude pod náma někde. Jo, tady to je někde pod náma určitě ještě. Se ukazuje věci pod náma.
Revelio.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Tam dolů se musíme pak dostat. Chceme se dostat nějak dolů. Tudy.
Revelio.
Hej ho, hej ho. A jdeme dolů.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. That bridge has seen better days.
Revelio.
Jo, tady se to uložilo zase. Musím opravit ten most.
Reparo. Revelio.
Oh. Nesnáším pavouky. Ale už nejsou.
Revelio.
Ale už toho zelí moc taky nemám. Chci si brát víc zelí na výpravy. Jo, to je za zdí. Taky jinde. Tady něco jako tady. Měšec. Vigavil Potion, to nepotřebuju.
Revelio.
To je všechno ještě dál. Jo, tady ještě. Tohleto. Musíme dál.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Tam jsou truhličky, já jdu pro ty truhličky nejdřív. Tady je tohleto. Vždycky dá nějakou ránu. Tady je tohleto, co chci. Co jsem šla. Tam ještě něco vzadu, nebo ne? Jo, tamhle nahoře na tom je. Ještě horší tady ze stadlete. Já to nevylezu. Ne. Tam nevylezu, no. Tak utíkej. Ještě to dožahá ještě víc. To jsou prostě blbý rostliny, totok. Teď bychom měli jít tudy. Nebo tudy jsme přišli? Jo, tudy jsme přišli. Takže tudy ne. Tam jsme byli pro tu truhlu, takže tudy. Tady je truhlička. Já už mu zase plnou. Ach jo. Jo, protože tady sbírám sami tyhle ty zelený nesmysly. Tak pak mám mít plno, že? Když můžu mít zlatý lepší, že jo? No, zase modrý.
Revelio.
Tam jsou taky nějaký... Já se radši zneviditelním. Ten byl rychle pryč. Pouček.
Revelio.
Nic mi po něm nezbylo.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised? I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Přesně to tam se šupne. Kolik jich tam je? Raz, dva. Docela dost jich tam je teda.
couldn't pay me enough to sit behind it.
What's that? Enjoy suffering, do you?
I will make you.
We're not finished yet.
What was that?
You certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
To vyčistit.
Rebellion.
Podpokladů.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Tak, ještě tu je něco. Nebo ne. Já jsem to možná měla tady k té díře. Asi k téhle.
We should clear out these spider webs.
Ale...
They always seem to be in the way.
Nedělá nic. Tady jsou odvrátka ještě. Ale já bych se mrkal ještě hore.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Pořeším ještě, a já se chci kouknout totiž ještě. Což jsme sjeli, ale tam ještě se chci podívat.
I wouldn't be
Tam asi
surprised to
nevylezu, nebo
find
to
a couple
vylezu.
more rune symbols.
Nevylezu. Nevylezu, musím si podat tamhle bedínku pod nohy.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Ne, tak tam nejde jít.
Revelio.
Sice tam něco je, ale jít tam nejde. Tak tam jít nejde. Tak
These runes must be connected somehow. Try casting them more quickly.
Leviosa.
tam nejde taky jít.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Tak kde běž? Tam nejde. Že to jdem potáčet všechno naraz.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
We must remain unseen.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
To je zrcadlo nějaký.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
Kde je ten Sebastian? Doprčí zase.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
To bylo jasný, že tam to bude pokračovat někam jinam.
now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Okay. Co máme za nové questy? Nic. Nový talentový bod. Kde ho použiju? Tady třeba. Jsou nějaký blbosti. Nic moc. Spíš blbosti. Doslova. Doslova blbosti. Tak. Ne. A to bude pro tenhle díl asi všechno. Já se na vás budu těšit u dalšího dílu. Mějte se krásně a zatím ahoj.